what to do and what not to do on a first date.
First date edition.
Don't hit her.
Don't fart in front of her.
All right, Brett. Give me two. Let's do three. Give me 3 do's, 3 don'ts.
Oh shit. I like the things I like to do on a first date. I'm gonna start with I'll open the door for them in the car. I usually give them the aux cord to let them pick the music. I'm like, hey, look, I want you to have fun. And
so you let her pick the music?
Yes. And then I don't like to ask them where they want to go or what they want. I like to have it in plan. So so I put on.
Girls like that too.
I like to give them the illusion that I have my shit together.
Or
But inside,
you've put the thought.
And then after you fuck them, you leave, dude.
well, I kind of like ask questions because I have all these different options.
Wait, these are Brett's knots.
No, these are my dudes.
Just kidding.
I have this wide option. Like I'll pick her brain. So okay, she doesn't like coffee, so we're not about to go get a cup of coffee.
The dentist system.
Yeah, and then you got the Charlie system, the Mac system, and the Frank system. I like to get these Magnum condoms and put them in my front pocket and bend over to pick some up so one drops off. So she thinks I got a massive dong.
She probably's gonna be like, "Why the fuck does he have a condom in his shirt pocket?"
No, but I like to.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
I like to open the car door, give them the aux cord, let them play, and I like to already have the date planned to give them the illusion that I have my shit together.
Okay, so those are your do's.
And my don'ts are don't fart in front of them.
Okay, that's a good
don't
one.
talk about an ex.
That's a good one.
And
That's a good one.
and
Voice crack. We need to have.
honestly, I try not to be as vulgar in front of them. I try to be very mild mannered, but like with a real, but a sense of like me. Like I don't try to hide who I am. I just try not to because I have a real bad habit of cussing, like really, really bad.
We know.
It's cute though.
But I try to hide it,
You little cute cusser.
because I really,
Brett be like, "Where the fuck do you want to go eat?"
like I really,
Baby.
She's like,
which I've done that. But like I need to stop doing that because there's times where
hey, bitch, where you want to eat
He
at?
goes,
I don't care.
I'm so afraid of going to church. Like, Brett, we say the prayer for us. I'm like, God, I just want to thank you for this bomb-ass food you put on this fucking dope-ass
It's
table.
bussin',
It be
God.
That shit
bussin'.
bussin',
Be
bro.
bussin', Lord.
You're a bussin' God.
So like,
Be bussin', Lord.
God,
Oh,
you
God,
bussin', God. You
God,
bussin'.
you've really been busting lately.
title.
Bussin' God.
So like, I try not to be as vulgar. So like, my don'ts are don't fart, don't talk about an ex, and don't be vulgar. But be yourself though. Like, I might let a little damn slip. Like, I might say just a little thing, oh hell no, just jokingly. But
Yeah.
I'm not about to be like fuck, shit, pussy, vagina, that kind of asshole. I'm not about to say shit like that. Women, I don't talk like that on the normal. So
Just on the podcast.
Just on the podcast for the boys. This is a podcast for the people, by the people, for the boys.
We're saying what the
And
people
for the
want
ladies too.
Yeah.
All right, Peyton, what's your do's and don'ts? 3 do's,
My
3
three
don'ts.
do's and don'ts. Okay. For me, first date material, you never talk about you have conversation and you say stuff about you, but don't make it about you. Make it about them, all day, 100%.
So you fart on the first date?
No. But you want them to feel like he's interested. You want to make it about them and make it feel like you really care. Not saying that you don't. I'm just saying you want them to feel that way.
That's why I give them the aux cord. I'm like, you feel like a princess tonight, but come the next time, I'm fucking
Pick anything off the dollar menu, baby.
and I'm playing Bring Me the Horizon. But
another thing is, I was gonna say what you had said. Have a plan, because you gotta have. Girls are impressed when you have a plan.
Girls hate it when they're like, "So what do you want to do?" I don't care. What do you want to do? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I was hoping you would tell me.
They want to know that you have thought about it.
Yes.
That is what girls want to think in their mind. They're like, okay, he's thought about it. He's planned this out. He took the time to come up with a good idea for what we're gonna do. Another thing is, for a first date, I would say what to do is not necessarily be open, but kind of be yourself to an extent of
But don't be a pick-me boy.
Don't be a
push
fucking
'em.
weirdo.
Yeah, don't be weird. I could not go on a first date now with Hannah because we've been dating for 2.5 years, and I can say just about anything, and she's like, "Yeah, I agree." But at the time, there's just some stuff you don't do. You just gotta know your limits.
I
That's
hate
what
those
I'm gonna
guys
say
that
your
are
other do is know your limits.
I hate those guys that are always agree with everything. Yes, yeah. Okay, you
A
gonna
yes,
touch
ma'am.
it yet? It's did I answer all the
Yeah.
questions? touch my dick. Like I hate that.
Yeah.
And
then
I know they do too.
I'll
Sorry.
say my don'ts would be actually it's not really a don't.
Don't fart.
Exactly. That's my number one.
I was gonna say don't make her drive, but pick her up. Girls
Yeah,
want you to
obviously.
pick them up.
I-
Don't make them meet you here. Go fucking pick them up.
That way you know where their house is at and they dump you, you can egg it.
You know what's so bitch? If a gr-
Cut me off before I get done fucking.
If a
saying my
girl-
other don'ts.
If a girl picks you up on a first date,
That is bitch.
Sorry, my license are suspended from being a hood rat. Like,
But don't cheap out. I will say that. Do not cheap out. Now you don't have to go fucking spend $200 on a date, but don't be like,
it's alpha though.
what? Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's like it's a hard flex for a girl. You're like, hey, I'm gonna take care of you.
It's not
Here,
everything, but it's alpha
not.
though.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it shows that you're willing to impress, that you're gonna put forth the effort to go take them out somewhere nice. But like, don't cheap out.
until they go back to their friends, are like, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that guy. I just needed something that I needed somebody to pay for a good time.
Yeah. And my other don't is don't overdo it.
What do you mean? What's overdoing it?
Don't push it to where it looks like you're trying too hard. Don't be like,
Keep it cash.
yeah, I mean, like, don't like fucking go spend $1,000 on
Oh, hell no.
someplace, but don't cheap out.
I ain't
Don't make
spending
up some
$5
like
on
whole
me.
weekend first date trip where
Yeah.
you're hanging out like, you know, for fucking 8 hours. Go like
Just
go to eat, go to the
yeah.
movies. Go eat
No,
somewhere pretty
I don't,
nice.
I don't
Go to
agree
the-
with the movies. You
I
gotta be
love
able
the
to talk.
movies.
You gotta be able to talk and get to know
You
each
don't
other.
talk at the movies on the first date?
Well,
I talk in the movies
to me,
the
like
first
if
date.
you're gonna go to the movies, you either you start it with dinner,
Right,
like dinner and
okay.
movie.
Yeah.
So that way you can get to know them, and then you just go watch a movie together.
And
I'm
to
more
me,
of like go get
I-
something to eat and go walk somewhere, like find a nice park, like through Birmingham, like go like I don't like movies
parks be
because I
bussin',
want to
dude.
keep talking. I want to get to know them and them get to know me instead of like there's still wonders like.
But
I hate going to a
I
movie.
disagree on the movies. I feel like that's because you can't
Can
get to
I-
know each other.
Can I
Yeah.
throw something at you though?
As long as the movie's not by itself.
Can I throw some? Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Okay. They say relationships need physical affection. I'm not saying you got to go and fuck in the movies, but like when you cuddle with a girl and be like, or you want to hold their hand, or like they snuggle up to you. So
Are you cuddling in a movie? Are you that?
Have you not ever been to the? Have you
Dude,
not been to the
I'm-
new
Dude,
movies?
PDA, dude.
Hey,
Dude.
the new movies you can do that shit.
I don't go to the theater.
I'm a little movie cuddler boy.
See, I love the movies, and that's
since it's dark
that's-
and I'm
that's one
cold,
thing
can we
that-
please
Can you hold my
cuddle?
hand?
for some reason to me, I'm so fascinated with going to the movies. I love the movies.
I mean, I
And
like going like
It's the
too,
best way
but
to watch.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's a good first date.
To me, I don't know why. I just feel like
I
I
think
can
that's very
I can get
high
my
school, though.
talking out like on my way to the movies. I can talk or on my way to go eat. When we go eat, I can have a good conversation. When we go to the movies is whenever we can like kind of, get that physical. I mean, even if it's just like your arms are touching, like you don't it's one of those psychological things. It's like
Well, if we're walking, I'm gonna hold
it breaks
your hand.
it really like it kind of breaks the ice.
I don't know. I think that's
Does that-
more of a
does that make
second
sense?
second time seeing each other
See,
thing. Like,
for
maybe
me,
come over
it's
and we
not
can
for
watch
me.
a movie or something,
It's not for me.
and we
I
could
feel
cuddle
like
on the couch and watch a movie. You know,
but when you go to the movie theaters, it's different.
Debate. Let's put this on the Instagram. Is going to the movie a good first date? Yes or no?
Now, let me say this. I have my reason for saying that. I'm not just like, this is why. I'm not. I agree with what you're saying. I 100% agree. But for me personally, this is why I like to do it because, like, after the movie, I like to have conversation. I
Right.
like to talk, and y'all know I talk a lot when we have our own conversations. But, like, I will talk and all that, and I'll get my talking out. But, I feel like a movie theater, that's your time to, like, you share a drink, you might hold hands, you might maybe get a kiss, it kind of breaks the ice of like the personal part of it where it's not like awkward and you just go like, just say you go bowling. That's kind of awkward if it's your first date. Like it gives you that like free ground to be like, all right, we can kind of hang out and like loosen up around each other. Or if it's a funny movie, it's funny, you laugh together. If it's a scary movie, they might cuddle up to you and you want to snuggle. If it's a love movie.
You got like a mouthful of popcorn and then like you're laughing, you spit it out.
Exactly.
And you look at them, you spit on them as you're talking. You're like,
and then they grab you by the wiener.
and they're like, shut up, I'm covered in popcorn.
But then after that, I mean, like, you have the whole car at home for conversation. That, to me, I think that is a good method in my mind. Y'all
I
might
just think you
disagree.
have
That's just
so
my
much time.
opinion.
So those are your dues?
That's my do's and don't. My main thing, let me just say my main thing, don't cheap out.
Oh no, I don't cheap out.
Like me and Mountain and Hannah first date, she just wanted to hang out so much, and I was like, I just got off work at like 9 something when I worked in the pharmacy, and I was like, we can go get Sonic. I went and picked her up. I had some Germix that smelled like cologne. I just freaking threw it all over me. It smelled really
And
good.
you put a movie up on your phone in the dash of the
Yeah.
truck.
No, but I mean, like,
shaking a movie.
but I mean, like, we went to Sonic. I got paid the next day, and then we went on a date. That was like our first time being around each other in person. But our first date was like officially we went and did what I just said. We went and ate somewhere nice. Went to the movies.
I got you.
And then, you know.
But yeah, like I just have it.
Now she pays my child support.
Oh yeah, because you have the kid.
Yeah, I had the kid.
That's how I bought that Gibson.
Taylor, what is your do's and don'ts?
My first do is, I'm gonna start with my don'ts actually, because I feel like those.
Don't fall in love in 2 weeks.
That was low, dude. That was a cheap
That's
shot.
his due.
Dude,
That's
Peyton
his
just
due.
tries anything to cheap shot. just
What
so
a
he can-
dickhead, dude.
What a
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
cunt.
You know that was just.
You got this
joke.
guy over here. Well, the
Taylor,
guy that been
Dude,
center for
Hannah,
attention.
me and you fight so we
He
can make
just
up
spent
later,
20
dude.
minutes arguing the fact that he have to watch movies to go on dates or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know it's bad when you have to spend 10 minutes arguing why with everybody
I
else.
wasn't arguing. I was
And I was
explaining my
like-
point.
Let me start my don't. She's like, oh, dude, because you're a fucking
Taylor,
pussy, dude.
Taylor, this guy.
Fucking this guy over
Payne's a
here.
This guy.
fuckboy.
What's the deal with this guy?
No,
But
Payne's a
I'm
pretty
a
boy,
lover,
fuck boy.
I'm a lover boy.
but I'm gonna start with don'ts. My first don't is don't be on your phone too much.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you laughing at, dude?
I was gonna say don't fall in love with two. Yeah,
This guy.
I'm not gonna say the shit I want to say on the podcast right now, dude. I'm not gonna say it.
Let's pause it. Let's get this tension out of the
Say it,
air.
dude.
dude, I can't just be funny. I could be like, so what do y'all think? And Taylor's like, dude, what do y'all think? Like, make fun of me, but I'm like, just make a joke.
No, because I'll say something funny. You're like, I'll be like, hey guys, my name's
No,
Taylor, and you're like,
no.
dude, Taylor, because you're a bitch, dude.
No,
What's up?
anybody,
That's what he
anybody-
does, Tony.
Okay.
The
Second-
first time I saw him at warehouse
Second time
Friday, and the
Taylor-
first thing he came to me and say out loud in front of everybody, I was like, "What's up, bitch?" Dude, I was like, "Calm down, we're in a public place."
No,
dude."
They were in church on the
Okay.
front row.
That
like,
was-
My mom's
calm
here.
down.
That was the second time Taylor's
The Reverend
laughed.
just walked in.
That was the
like,
second
calm
time
down.
Taylor's laughed tonight, and he only laughs at his jokes. Anytime anybody says anything, he's like, anyways,
Be funnier. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
So, changing the subject.
yeah, Taylor only laughs at
Anyways.
his shit. I could be like, so,
I just don't laugh much, dude. Like it takes a lot for me to laugh, and I'm gonna laugh at my shit because I think it's funny.
say
I
he's
hate to
laughing.
do
He
that,
didn't
man.
even say anything. He's just laughing.
Such an alpha thing.
I'm a
I'm
fucking
humor
alpha, dude.
challenged, dude. Like, and I'm just.
The reason is I'm alpha. I laugh at my own shit. Peyton's a beta, so he has to make fun of me to make himself feel better. Anyways, back to what I'm talking about
'Cause
before you
I'm
can
showing
interrupt
you
me
I'm
Do's
again.
and
better. I'm
don'ts
better.
someday.
What's your do's and
dude.
don'ts,
I'm
Taylor?
fucking better.
Don't be on your phone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do not order. This is my big thing.
Don't order beans.
No,
I
don't
was about to say that, dude.
Don't order too much food.
don't order too much fucking food. That's the
Yeah.
big thing. Like,
That's so
if y'all
fucking-
going for your first date, and
Yeah.
you know, I swear to God, the girl's always gonna order something really small.
Yeah.
Don't be like, I'll take the 16-ounce ribeye with a baked potato and some collard greens.
And you got shit later.
And dessert.
And you can't shit because you got so much red meat. You're fucking constipated, dude. You're
Dude,
just sweating it out because you got fucking meat sweats.
can I please like put a side story into this because this really happened, and you know this.
Yeah, sure, you can interrupt me. It's fine.
I took this girl out to Longhorns, a steakhouse, and literally, obviously the girl orders first. She got a fucking huge ass steak, and I was like, I remember
Brett
looking.
paid for it.
No, you know what I had to get so I could afford it at the time? A goddamn salad.
It was the other way around.
I had to order the small thing, and
He was like, I'll take a salad. And she was like, no, get you something. I know you're hungry. I know you eat more than that. He's like, no, I just eat a salad.
I was like, yeah, and I was
she
thinking
paid
my
for it.
wallet's gonna be pissed at me. Like, I was like, I'm thinking fucking Kanye West, like dishes in the back. I gotta roll up my sleeves, dude.
Brett's like, these rolls are free, right?
How do
I'll
you
just
get
take
water?
these. I'll just take the rolls.
She got a beer, and I was like, I'll have a water. I'm a
lemon, with
natural
lemon.
lot. Give me a bush lot, fucking the one in the very back. That's like old as shit. But I'm sorry, I just had to say that because like that's like my one embarrassing very first date was she actually got a good entree. I had to eat a fucking salad, but it worked out though. It worked out.
You
Oh,
pop?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
we
still
fucked.
together.
Was it bussin'?
Oh, we fucked.
We were bussing.
There was
we
a bussin'? Did you
dated.
bussin', dude?
I was bussing
I
like a
was
damn
bussing,
dump
dude.
truck. Dude, like it worked out for a couple of weeks, and then I realized that she was
tired of her.
she was wait. I was
It worked out for a couple of
Brett's-
weeks.
she was I was too sensitive, and she was too straightforward, and I was like, look, I'm not dealing with this anymore, and I like left.
Brett's mom after the date. Brett's mom asked, "Oh, how'd it go, babe?" And Brett goes, "Oh, pretty good. We fucked."
Yeah, but dude,
It was busting.
It
I
was
was busting, right, mom?
it was a good 3.5 weeks, and I was like, I'm too sensitive for a girl like this, and I fucking left, and like, I was like, she's too straightforward for me. Like, I'm like, please, like, give me reassurance, and instead, it's like too much of like, it's this, and I'm like, I like drive home and cry every night after I leave her house. I'm like, I need to do
It's
better.
funny. It's funny how you said it because you were like, "Yeah, it really worked out though. Like it was a good couple of weeks."
I was being serious, dude. Like, I'm starting to like tear up right now, like thinking of everything she said to me. I had these flashbacks of her making fun of my gap teeth and red hair, and how I had to sell my electric drum set just to pay for that first day because I didn't have any money at the time. I'm thinking back to those, and now I'm like, tearing
that
up.
bitch.
Like, look, I'm tearing up a little bit. Not joking. Made myself cry.
Well-
But go ahead. Sorry, Taylor. That was my side
He
story.
made himself cry by talking about it.
I really was crying. I was laughing so
Don't
hard.
eat too much. Don't be on your phone.
I was-
What else?
Yeah, don't eat too much.
I was laughing.
Don't be on your phone, and don't ask stupid fucking questions. Like,
What makes a stupid question?
well, like I swear to God, I know everybody's fucking done this. Y'all are out of date. Y'all run out of shit. Y'all run out of shit to talk about. You're like, so what's your favorite color or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Like play 20 questions.
Yeah, like, and I mean,
What
that's
animal am
that
I
was
guessing?
That's
Middle
Go?
fine,
school.
but for a first date, I mean, there's so much you can talk about. Like, try to keep the
Yeah.
conversation going. Like, if you ask like a regular question, be like, "Oh, what do you do for a job?" You can make that conversation last an hour.
Or like, what TV shows do you watch? Do you like scary movies? Because
What's
we're
your favorite
going
letter of the
on after
alphabet?
this.
So do you really study a girl before you go on a date with her?
Yeah.
Or okay.
yeah, you study a little bit, but that's also going to be on my dues. What I'm about to say.
I know you watch How I Met Your Mother.
I watched the whole thing.
It's the episode when Ted goes on a date with this girl and the internet starts coming out. It's like 2012, and he goes, "Do you prefer history or mystery? Like, do you look her up and know stuff about her before the date, or do you try to go history or mystery?
Yeah.
Like, do you look them up?" And
I'm a history guy.
I was just curious.
The-
You saying that, Taylor, and I know you're a How I Met Your Mother fan, like I am up top. High five. Yeah, fuck these dudes.
Barney
I like the
Stinson
show.
at heart,
I just
dude.
don't talk
Barney
about it.
Stinson is my fucking
heart,
spirit
dude.
animal,
It's a
dude.
little too corny for me.
But what TV show's not corny? You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. That one's pretty good, mainly because the barnacle,
Yeah.
Barney Stinson.
But one of my dues is, which I think Brett said, be yourself. I'm kind of adding on to that, which is like what he said to this. Like I don't care, everybody, girl or guy, when you're on a date, you're gonna look up, you're gonna go on her Instagram, go on her Facebook, and kind of get a good idea of what she likes and what she don't likes, or stuff like that. But don't try to be that guy. Like if you see like on Facebook, she fucking likes this so and so band. You've never listened to them a day in your life, but you're gonna go down there and download all their songs, and you're gonna make a playlist to where that's like every third song is them,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, you like these guys? I do too." When really you fucking don't.
Right.
And so like the whole time you're gonna put up with that fucking lie that you fucking like them, and you actually don't.
And you get them tattooed on your legs.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I did that out of pure
But
enjoyment.
yeah, like I mean, for me, speaking to me, like also as far as being yourself, like I'm a very quiet, reserved. On this podcast, I'm not, but who fucking cares? But like out in public, I'm very fucking awkward, dude. I think we can all agree on that. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
I'm the king of fucking being awkward. That's the washing machine.
Dude, it's loud as shit.
It's bussing. But
that shit busting, bro.
but like, and when I go on a date, I don't try to fucking be this super suave, dude.
I try to be myself so
Like the
much.
suave out of the shampoo, dude.
I try to be myself so much I don't even vacuum my.
But like, I don't try to be like this super
floorboards.
fucking cool, like
Hard.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be goofy. I'm gonna act awkward, and I'm probably not. I'll talk, but I'm not gonna be like asking you a million fucking things and blow up the conversation, because that's just not the kind of guy I am. I've never
Yeah.
been that guy. I'm not that guy. I mean, you can ask Lori Beth. I wasn't that guy when we started dating. I'm not that guy now. Like, I still will be I'll sit there in silence for 30 minutes and it won't
Yeah.
bother me a bit. But hell, when we were driving Wednesday to the show, we just listened to music, and we might have said 10 words to each other,
Weather's nice
and
out.
it's
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you just say that, you're like, yep.
Another one of my dues is oh, y'all said pick her up, didn't you?
Yeah, I said pick her up.
I'm a big proponent of if you're taking her home to her house, not to your house, walk her to the door.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I know is like a very cliche kind of thing to do, but I think it's
I don't
also
think it's cliche. I think it's very underrated.
yeah, it's underrated.
And it's very like everybody's like,
Like open the door for him too.
yeah, like be a gentleman,
and the
be
thi-
a man, really.
And the thing is too, and if a girl does not want that, then there's probably something wrong with her.
I mean, don't not do that. Like,
But
it
don't
don't matter if it's a first date or not. You should always do that.
yeah, and don't force it. Like don't be like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
like if you are getting out and you want to open the door for her to get out of the truck,
That's it,
and
yeah.
she's already opened the door, just let it follow. Don't be like, oh, stay still. Just
Yeah.
let it go. If she waits on you,
Or like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll get it, and like you make it look like it's awkward as shit. Just be like,
Or you're holding the
Roll with the
door and
flow.
she's like
like
trying to run over there.
dude, I can tell you
Yeah.
right now, like when me and Lord Beth first started hanging out, this happened like so many fucking times. I would go open the door for her, and I forgot to unlock my truck. You know, I fucking
Oh shit, babe, let me
No.
go.
Dude, oh my
Quit
God.
trying
It
to
hap-
pull as I hit unlock.
It-
Like
it happened-
1, 2.
I'd go pick her up and I'd go get her and then walk to my truck, and then I forgot that I locked the door for some reason, even though I just walked to her door to get her out of the house, and then not forcibly but with her permission, but
he got her out of the house.
but I would go
We're going on a
I'd go open the door and it'd lock, and the first time I didn't think nothing about it, then it just happened like 4 times in a row. And we were just still talking, like we just barely knew each other at that point. I was like, I'm sorry. This is who I am.
I don't think I've been on a real date in so long. I hate that. Like I've kind of been thinking about like quit putting this hoe phase aside and like actually settling down and
Get the
on a real
mo phase
date.
going forward, dude.
There's nothing like loving somebody.
I know.
And like having somebody.
It's
Yeah.
just the
I'm
last
not trying to be
relationship I
deep, but,
had.
you know.
It was it kind of the way it ended sucked. And then like looking at it now, I'm like I don't know if I'm ready because it's only been a year. It's been a year since I've been single for a year.
We'll
And
get you on the
just-
Bachelor.
Yeah.
I just
Bachelorette.
don't know if I'm ready for
Bachelor Brett.
because I still feel like I'm healing from that. So like I just go out and ruin other girls' nights by like after we get done, I don't ever talk to them again because it's better for them. I want somebody to hurt with me, you know?
Like you come in 15 seconds and then you don't talk to them.
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed.
Like, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Brett. And they're like, he's like, so you're gonna get something to fucking eat or something?
Yeah.
You gonna fucking leave?
No, but like talking about these first dates, like maybe I've waited a year. Maybe a year was long enough. Maybe I'm ready to go on a date. I'm trying to take all these into consideration.
Oh, real quick,
Tristan, we didn't get Tristan.
yeah.
It don't matter.
but
No,
I'm gonna say
what's
something. I'm gonna say something to you real quick. Like the biggest thing is, don't try to like, which this might sound kind of stupid, but don't go with the most fucking hottest girl in the world.
God, I know.
Go with what you want.
Go with
I'm
what you
so-
want. Stop
yeah.
shooting like.
I'm so afraid of bringing like a real like a girl I might really genuinely like, but she'd just be ugly as fucking sin.
That doesn't
I
Well,
know.
to me,
Which I'm
everybody's
lucky
like,
because Lori
look-
Beth's hot as shit, so it's fine, dude.
I mean, I want
Love
that
you, Lori
fine
Beth.
like I don't look at
Listens.
look like if I'm gonna marry somebody, I know better than to look for looks and not personality. Like I know that, but I want a good balance. Like I'd like a 5 or higher.
I will say this: attraction, and this is like psychology. Like I remember this in college. Is like attraction is not just it's not all physical, but you can't like it's easier for you to want to like be with somebody if you're actually attracted to them. I mean, everybody's like it's not about the looks. It really is about the looks.
It has to do with the looks,
Yeah.
but it's not the only thing. That's why.
Because like you got to think in 5 years, are you still going to be attracted to them? You know, or like, are you actually like, are you going to be able to like, oh, this is that we have stuff in common, but I mean, like, you still need to have that attraction factor between you for like the physical side of your relationship. Because like, not every relationship's like what you talk about and what you do together. I mean, you have a physical side of every relationship,
Do y'all agree with the
and that's not me being a dude and me being a douche. I don't want everybody like this
Yeah.
listen and be like, oh, he's just fucking, he's an asshole. That is psychology. I remember it in my psychology class.
Y'all
and
agree
it
with
wasn't just
Sigmund
Sigmund
Freud?
Freud. It,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it wasn't just Sigmund Freud.
I hate to skip this, but we're running kind of long, and I want Tristan to get his in real quick.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt y'all for real, but it's been a while.
My 3 dudes. I'm gonna say
3 dudes did? I'm just kidding.
4-way.
Dude, Peyton, Tristan, Baylor, Peyton,
Baylor.
Taylor, and Brett. Yeah, Baylor.
Baylor.
That's who I'm picking this week. Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Don't be that guy. You're not that guy.
First dude, you gotta have manners. Like
100%.
you wanna open her car door. You wanna go pick her up.
You want to open your car door, not her car door.
You wanna.
You ain't making that girl drive.
Okay, let me fucking talk. You wanna have a clean truck whenever you go pick her up too.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yeah.
good one.
Don't be a slob.
Yeah.
Like clean up,
Armor all them tires.
dress nice.
I'm gonna take our landfill truck.
Yeah, that's
Iron your
a
clothes.
really good one. Dress nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Iron your
that's
clothes.
a really good one.
Don't wear a hat. Fix your hair.
I gotta wear a hat.
Brush your teeth. Maybe
That's
do a couple
obvious.
push-ups before.
Yeah.
You know, get a good pump.
This
in.
is a lot of dudes. This is a
Jack
lot of
off.
dudes.
Jack off before you go.
Clean your boots, clean your shoes, whatever.
I wear the same bandana every day, and they just get wet. I'm like,
But at the
hell
same time, this is my first don't try hard.
Too hard.
Don't be a try hard.
I agree with that.
yeah. I like to pretend I'm not interested.
I mean, like, you have to have that balance, though.
I'm joking. Like, I don't
No, I
know.
mean, like, seriously, you need to have that balance of, like, you try hard, but you don't overdo it.
Like,
Because
you
you
don't
don't want
want
them to be
know.
like, oh, I have him, I have him in my fucking back pocket.
yeah.
All right, what's your don'ts?
My second do.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Damn, you named like 20 days.
Taylor had been listening.
I thought we were on the don'ts.
I'm waiting for me to start talking again. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, fuck you, Tristan.
have a good date planned.
Yeah.
You know,
Stole that from me.
Okay, okay, real quick. Do
Yeah,
you believe
fuck you. He ain't listening to you.
do you believe there's a price range on that?
no,
Or like
I don't think so.
because I mean like yeah, okay, I'm sorry, keep going. I'll stop interrupting.
I want to hear
I don't
myself.
think there
talk.
needs to be a price range, but it does help to spend a lot of money. I mean, if it shows that you don't really go on a date that much, or like not that, but you don't do this with a lot of girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
It's
kind of makes them
special.
feel special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's girls want to feel special.
You know where me and Lori best first date was at?
McDonald's.
Midnight.
Midnight Special.
Yeah.
Was it really?
I made
That's
him-
a bomb ass day.
I made
Oh,
him. I made
yeah.
him kiss that night. I was like, "Y'all
Tate was
kiss."
being super
I was-
awkward the whole day.
Was I not with y'all? That was an acoustic show.
Yeah, me and Cody played at Warehouse. And
I
then
was
we
there.
we all went to midnight. Yeah.
You got pissed off about something that night. I remember that.
He was like, "I'm about to punch a hole." through
Somebody
his
talk to
ribs."
Hannah, dude. I'm about to
No,
beat
nobody
their
talked to her.
ass.
I just saw somebody, and I was fucking pissed. I was drunk too.
Okay, what else?
My third do,
You mean keep talking to her?
Purdue. My Purdue.
keep the conversation going. You know,
Yeah.
always ask questions. Don't really talk about yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you're asked. That's my 3 do's. My first don't was, don't try hard.
Yeah.
Second don't bring up ex-girlfriends. Don't talk about yourself.
He's stealing our stuff, Peyton.
Yeah. I know.
I mean,
That's kind of a general.
y'all had good ones.
These are
I'm
general.
not gonna come up with different ones.
Yeah, Tristan got the
General-
shit in the stick because he went last.
These
So,
are
you know?
general guy code though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a blessing or a curse to be the very first one to go or the very last one to go.
I give you a new one.
Gangbang. You want to be the first one?
My last don't put on too much cologne.
Nah, fuck that. I'm doing it.
I like to use my own natural musk of
Dude,
just
Can I?
No.
Jack's onion
No.
smell.
I'm gonna add a don't real quick that I just now thought of. Don't be super forward on your first date.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like to be a mystery kind
Like,
of.
don't-
Okay, what do you mean?
Like
as
I mean,
forward?
like you got these there's got all these fucking guys that are kind of like, don't try to fuck on the first date.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't try to do that. I mean,
If I'm on a real date,
don't
I
even,
really
like.
don't-
I mean,
I
just
don't try
let
to
the
do that.
date
Yeah.
go as it does. Don't try to like force anything. Don't try to like make out with her out of nowhere.
Or talk about like the
Like,
second date or
Yeah,
something.
let
you know?
everything just
Yeah.
fall as
Oh,
it
I
may.
hate that
when
Let
they're
everything
like-
fall as it can.
I
Yeah.
hate when they're like, "Yeah, maybe I'll get to see you again if I don't scare you away after this date." I'm like,
mean,
"That's so fucking
gotta-
beta,
You gotta
dude."
take the first date like it's almost like you're really, really good friends.
Yeah.
Like you're not like you're like, oh, I don't know, like almost like movies. I know it's cheesy, but it's like the guy and the girl are really good friends, but he thinks this girl's good looking, and he hangs out with this one girl, but in the end he ends up being with a girl that he's friends with. Like you
And
gotta,
hey,
Yeah.
you gotta treat it like
And-
you're friends. You don't want to like push it too hard, and you gotta make them feel like, okay, he's a good guy.
Don't
He's
talk
not,
about
he
a
cares about
sec.
me.
Don't
not
talk
just
about
sex.
future plans. Don't talk about
Yeah.
a second date. Don't talk about that
Yeah.
until the very end and be like, maybe we can see each other's.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, maybe we'll hang. We'll do it
Give
again.
him a little kiss on the cheek.
or
they'll
just
know
be
you're
like,
interested.
I'll let you know when I'm home, and just be like, all right, I'm home, and then just let the conversation carry towards there. But